What's up, everybody? In this episode, we'll be unboxing the Vexilar FLX-12. All right, so we're going to open up the box here. Got the charger. This is the Vexilar charger. Comes with the manual and a little eye bolt. I gotta say, it is pretty well packaged. There's some cardboard. And the whole unit just kind of comes out. Stick this to the side. The transducer, everything here is already put together pretty well. Transducer has bubble wrap on there. And it's the unit, the head unit. Interestingly enough, the battery is already in here, but there is a fuse back here as well. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's always coming with a fuse in the previous years, but this one has a fuse in it, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, everything's already pre-wired up, and I haven't charged it or anything yet, but we'll turn it on here. So the FLX-12 has a maximum depth of 120 feet. Comes with a 12-degree transducer. The way you turn it on is the bottom knob here. The first range here is 20, and it goes times 2, times 3, times 4, times 6. As you do that, you just multiply the range here. So it's times 2 here, for example, would be times 40 feet. And if you had a reading going down to this far, it'd be 40 feet, and so on and so forth. This is your gain here. And then the interference rejection button. So if you're fishing near other people using flashers and you're getting a lot of interference, you can change your setting here, and there's up to 20. The other thing you can do with this as well is if you push and hold this top knob button, click it in, it'll change it into the night mode. And then you can also hit it to change it back to the regular mode. It comes with a 9 amp hour battery, which should be suffice for, a weekend trip. The charging cord is located back here in the battery bank area. It's kind of one of your standard plugs. There's a little notch right there. Click in, it should lock in. You could twist it to lock it in. I mean, it's pretty secure like that already. But if you wanted to, you could twist it, but it's pretty secure. On the back here, it says that if there's a flashing red LED indicator, it means there's a connection error. A continuous red light means the battery is charging. A continuous green light indicates the battery is charged. On the very bottom, it recommends to be charged after every use. So the difference between the FLX-12 and the FLX-8 is that the FLX-12 has a brushless motor, whereas the FLX-8 does not. This does not have the zoom feature like the FLX-18, 20, 28, and the 30. Those higher models can zoom in to a specific range. This model has a low power mode where you can switch it down to the 20 LP, which is low power, and that will just use a little bit less battery, has lower power, and mainly it's going to be used for fishing shallower areas. You can also control your gain in this low power mode as well. The FLX-12 has a lot of the same features as the higher end models, but it comes in at a pretty good price. This pack is the GINS pack, and it comes with the blue box here where the battery is encased on the inside. It does come in a Pro pack, which is the black case that fits inside a 5-gallon bucket, whereas this one is designed to sit on top of a 5-gallon bucket. The plastic on this one is pretty sturdy. It's pretty hard. And to access the battery pack, you got to remove some screws in the back where there is a 12-volt, 9-amp-hour battery. I think the positive thing about this pack is that it's customizable, where you can add a lot of items to the pack. If you're going to be hopping a lot of holes, you can add rod holders and whatnot to customize this pack to your fishing style. So some of the negatives that I see with the Vexilar FLX-12 is that though it is a brushless motor, you can still hear a humming sound or like a buzzing sound as the motor spins the lights in a circle. The other negative that I could see is this 12-degree transducer for some situations, right? Like if you're fishing kind of in the shallow areas, I can see where the 12-degree might be a little bit narrow. Whereas if you're fishing in deep water, it could be, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. So with the GINS pack, there is a large handle on the top here to carry it with. There is a little spot back here for the transducer to sit in. And then I could see the cord just being wrapped around or even just tucked in back behind the head unit here. This is the Vexilar FLX-12, which I highly recommend.